up the middle. Not getting anything there, guys.
Yeah, Ethan Stockton plugging the hole for the Warriors.
Yeah, nothing going. Had a 3-yard loss there on the ground.
Be second down and 12.
You want to come out and try to establish that line of scrimmage early and get physical with them, and those are some big boys to get physical with up there, and may have to get the ball to the outside.
Yeah, the running is going to be tough in the middle. 57.
Davenport bringing his team up, calling the signals.
Offsides, Magna Vista.
Got to line up on offside.
Take it any way you can get it.
3-5 yards. There you go.
Haven't seen a lot of penalties for the Eagles in the first 3 weeks, but take any 5 yards you can get.
Davenport takes a snap, back to throw, getting pressure from both sides. Got nowhere.
Demarius Barksdale from a linebacker spot for the Warriors.
Yeah, lots of pressure off the edge there.
Yeah, you see it on the replay.
Hard to pick all of that up. Replay cut short.
Yeah, didn't take long to see that one.
The man in the box said, I don't know if we want to see all that.
3rd and long.
Yeah, they were ahead of the chains right there, and now they're behind the chains again.
Never want to see that.
Davenport calling the signals. He's back to pass again. Got an open man out there wide open.
It's going to be Ryder Gardner, I think, Mike.
Yep, coming out of the backfield at the fullback. Going to be a 1st and 10. That'll be a Davenport Energy first down.
He was forced out of bounds by Jolyn Schofield there.
So there you see on 3rd and long, not afraid to go to the air, and we've seen some passes just go right through hands and just not been hauled in. Started off at LCA with a pass like that, and nice to haul one in here early, first down right around the 50-yard line.
Davenport hands off there to Huey up the middle, dragging would-be tacklers.
It's good positive yards on first down.
Huey really low to the ground, makes it tough to get him down, guys.
Yeah. 44, Amari Thomas in on the stop for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's one thing we've mentioned quite a bit the first 3 weeks here is between Huey and Muse. They really keep those legs pumping, and the yards after contact, you know, that's really what can separate you in a game like this.
2nd down and 4. Pitch out to Huey. Huey trying to find some running room. Good penetration by the defense.
41, Demarius Barksdale done a good job for the Warriors, forcing it back in and let somebody else clean up the mess on the inside.
Yeah, did a good job on containing the edge, kept that outside arm open and forced them inside, let those linebackers go to work, and it's just good defense.
3rd down and 7. Davenport calling the signals. Huey in the backfield with him. Hand off to the man going across in motion. That's Caleb Smith going in motion. No gain.
A slew of Warriors just swarmed to the ball.
Yeah, run that jet play there to the edge. Couldn't get the edge, and they were all on top of that. It's going to bring the punt team out here on 4th down. Wasn't a 3 and out. Had some positive yardage there, a nice run, a first down through the air, and just couldn't quite pick it up. That negative yardage there on 2nd down really hurt that drive.
Ryder Gardner back to punt. Can't see the number back there on that Warrior back deep. The sun's shining right in it.
Looks like 1, Mike.
That's what it looks like. The speedster Harrison back there didn't get the ball. That'll be 1st and 10 on about the 20-yard line. Magna Vista will be taking over.
It's a big series for the defense right here, Josh. They need to hold serve, get the ball back, give the offense chances here.
That's right. Well, and we were talking before the game started, just the big play potential of Magna Vista. You've got to keep those skill position players contained. If they get behind you, it's gone.
Simeon Moore handing off to Spriggs.
Eventually brought down by Haven Mullins, senior captain for the Eagles, after way too much on the ground.
That's Harrison, I'm sorry, running the ball. A quick offense here. Run it up the middle, nothing doing there.
If it worked once, why not try it again? Just
go.
not quite as successful that time with Drew Davis and company after a 3-yard gain.
2nd down and 7.
So 2nd and 7. You can see a little bit of anything on a down and distance of this.
There's Harrison again finding a hole off tackle.
Brought down by J.T. Lomax, just short of the 1st down.
Be a long 2 or maybe a short 2.
3rd down and 2, as you said, Scott.
Be a big stand right here if the Eagles could go ahead and stop the Warriors.
Moore calling the signals. Hands off.
You could have drove a Mack truck.
Yeah,
Telling
that
you.
big hole there.
Finally met Ryder Gardner and lowered his shoulder pads and
That's Ethan Dukes.
kind of rode each other to the ground there. Bring up the 2nd 1st down of this drive.
Dukes a load, 6'1", 227, sophomore. And when you got a hole like that, don't take much. Pass out in the flats. That's Hairston, Jameer Hairston.
Yeah, Hairston brought down by Ethan Yeary. Yeary has done a great job in coverage so far this season. Has really been on top of it the first 3 weeks. That screen game is dangerous, though, Scott.
Yeah, the screen game, that's what they'll use to get the cornerbacks in, and then when they come in, they're going to throw one over the top.
Yeah, you get caught with those safeties pulling up. And
That's Dukes again, trying to find some running room.
Really nice play by
Outside.
Haven Mullins.
yeah, Haven Mullins does a great job on the edge there.
And if you notice, he got low. I mean, like you said, Mike, Dukes is a load there. They give him the ball. Haven Mullins got it on his legs, got him to the ground.
Get in those hips and knees, and they'll come on down.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a man I'd want to grab by the shoulders.
No.
That's right. Rolling out the pass is Moore. Moore with an open man out there, but the Eagles going to be flagged on this. The referee, Steve Brammer, is one of our officials out there. Umpire Bradley Harper. Steve Lee's the linesman. Jeremy Keene is the line judge. Scott Foster, the field judge. Brian Bowles, familiar name there, on the side judge. Dakota Tomlin, the back judge. Clock operator is Connor Gump. And the play clock is Philip Bruce.
Not sure if we've got a replay of that one, but a lot of hands in both directions, and the flag did come on out.
A lot of slap fighting there
A lot
going
of,
down.
a lot of slap fighting both ways. That's probably what Coach Edwards is down there talking about. Like, hey, my guy's getting hit as just as much as he was, but hey, at the end of the day, look, and they're saying, hey, you can't grab him by the shoulder pad.
That's a 1st and 10. A Rhodes Ferguson Attorneys 1st down for Magna Vista.
That's a big penalty right there.
Got another one.
Let's see what this one is. False start.
Last play, Josh, the cornerback looked like he got a hand on him really late, and I'm not sure he really had to get a hand on him because the ball was overthrown.
I would definitely agree with that. He probably a little bit more hand checking than was needed. I think we're going to have another false start here on Magna Vista.
Moore getting a little bit frustrated back there. They've got those 10 yards back on the previous flag.
So a team like Magna Vista, you really want to try to get them to beat themselves, and because if you don't, they're going to make it really hard on you. But you want to see this early in the game if you're the Eagles, where they're messing up on snap counts, and eventually that's going to go your way.
Well, it's their first time on the road too, and so
You
they've
got to
had the
reverse. You got to reverse here, and that's Hairston. Jameer Hairston on the carry, gets out close to the first down, maybe shy about 2 yards.
Yeah, an old wing T offense, you'd call that to crisscross, and that not sure if they've shown that on film yet, but the crisscross is good for once or twice a game.
Yeah.
And
I hadn't seen it this year, for sure. Moore calling the signals. That's Hairston getting enough for the first down.
Yeah, Sam David eventually bringing him to the ground, but not after a first down.
American National Bank, first down.
Magna Vista offensive line's doing such a good job right now, knocking the red guys off the ball 2 or 3 yards.
Yep, getting a pretty quick 4 yards, and then you get into the next level, and it's all skill positions at that point, so anything can happen.
Moore calling the signals, back to pass, got a man wide open out there in the flats. That's Schofield.
Yeah, eventually forced out of bounds by J.T. Lomax there, but
got a penalty flag over on that sideline.
Looked like he might have inadvertently grabbed a face mask, but
well, I think you're going to see a holding call on the split end out here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
See there, he grabbed that face mask, but he let go of it really quickly. Let's see what the call is.
5 yard
face
mask.
mask. My goodness.
Tough break there. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls, which that one was a good call. Brought to you by the Blind Guys. Budget Blinds, that is. For all your window cover needs, contact Doug at Budget Blinds. Give the gift that you can open every day of the year. A little mix-up in the backfield. Hairston getting out and finally getting the 1st and 10 out of that.
Yeah, not sure if that was a design counter or not. Sam David eventually brought him down after a first down, but
it was a little draw play.
Yeah.
A little draw play to the counter side.
Well, he had me fooled, that's for sure. That is a Maddie Law Firm, 1st and 10. Moore calling the signals. A little shuffle out there to Hairston. Hairston still trying to make it down the line. Just a yard shy of the goal line.
Yeah, eventually forced out of bound that jet play to try to get the edge there.
They had leverage over there on that side, but they just missed a tackle.
Second down and goal. Got a little wildcat going on here. Wild just skip the middleman, let Dukes take it in himself for a touchdown.
Nothing in the middle, so he bounced it outside. Impressive drive by the Warriors, aided by the one Franklin County penalty there.
Yeah, the Magna Vista did everything they could to spot them 10 or 15 yards, and the Eagles didn't capitalize on that moment. 5 first downs on that drive, really stuck to the ground there for the touchdown. Just old smash mouth football. Only went to the air 2 times. One was a pass interference that really could have been a drive stopper had the last little arm. Oh,
Carrillo, a little hesitation in that, does a great job of reaching back and sort of slip clutched that one and kicked it through. I understand he came out of the soccer team. He's used to doing stuff like that. Makes it good. Magna Vista Warriors lead 7-0. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Look over there, that's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I will be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Carrillo teeing it up for the Magna Vista Warriors. And I think, guys, you were right. They won't see none of these back guys won't touch this ball. It's a little pooch kick. Up front, it's number for the Eagles. That is Caleb Smith coming down again with that little pooch kick.
Yeah, Jameer Pulliam really laid the boom.
Ball will be placed on the 33-yard line. It'll be a Doyle Custom Embroidery first down and 10 for the Eagles. Oh, put pressure on Davenport.
There you go.
Kicking it out. That's Mullins.
Mullins with plenty of field to still go. He's still going down the field. He's gone all the way, Mike.
Nobody going to touch him. I'll tell you, a good slow down, speed up run there from Mullins. Mullins, you know, he's a big guy. And, you know, watch this speed when he takes off this time. He just leaves the rest of them. And when you got that size speed and that size and speed, you're a double threat.
That agility really come in handy there. Elijah Witcher, number 8 for the Warriors, had him dead to right over on the sideline, but the stop and go got him.
That did. Gearman, it's down, it's up, and it's plenty good. Eagles tying it up quickly here, 7-7. We'll be right back. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney. A successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Hairston and Kidd deep for the Warriors. Gearman with it teed up for the Eagles. Gearman with a low liner. Oh,
Well, I think a
Hairston fell down.
grass monster got him there.
That's right. The Bermuda Monster.
There you go. Does that come out of
We'll
the
give it to
Bermuda
Yuri, though.
Triangle?
I think Yuri was, it's right out the Bermuda Triangle, but Yuri was close.
He's the one he fell next to.
That's
Is that
right,
what
yeah.
you're saying? Works for me.
Yeah, good, big response there by Franklin County, 7-7. Here, 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Magna Vista had a long drive, 5 first downs there. Really did quite a bit to hurt themselves, but capitalized anyway. So we'll see if it's a little bit more of the same or if Franklin County is able to hold them on defense here.
Defensive line really needs to start.
I think we're probably going to see a timeout by Magna Vista. Didn't have 11 on the field.
It's tough to play with 10. And they'll take one. We will too. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Magna Vista has a 1st and 10 right on their 25-yard line. Moore calling the signals. Duke in the backfield. He hands it off to Duke. Duke tough to bring down.
Telling you, he was met quickly and just kept going. Eli Woody eventually wrestles him to the ground. That's a big man running the football pretty hard there.
Positive gain of about 2.5, 3.
He worked very hard for that.
And he worked hard for it.
You know, this is I don't remember seeing a Magna Vista team with a big guy running the ball lately.
It's been a while.
So they've really got another weapon right here. And he gets back out to the 29-yard line, gain of about a yard. Oh, they're not going to give him that one. So
not getting any there. So, hey, you got 3rd and long here for the Warriors. Big 3rd down. If the Eagles could stop here, would be a great change of momentum.
Very good play by the linebacker for Franklin County. He was shooting a gap. Didn't let Duke get ahead of steam up.
Yeah, Sam David did a great job there on that play.
Moore flipping it off to Hairston.
There he is again on that. They were able to keep the edge contained, let those linebackers go to work. Just like we mentioned earlier, bragged on Magna Vista a little bit. That was just good defense by the Eagles.
That was textbook defense. They had leverage on that side, forced him back in.
There's all your buddies.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where they are. 4th down and 6. Going to be punting.
Big response.
Swanson back deep. He called for a fair catch. And that was a really good, steady, fair catch and saved them about 20 yards probably, didn't he, guys?
What's the number on that punter?
I really couldn't see it. It's the shirts are sort of rolled up, and it's hard to tell an 8 and a 6 and a.
That's a 51. Ethan Stockton, a defensive lineman and punter.
You never know. That's one of those when coaches walking out and all the linemen are out there taking turns kicking. They're like, hey, that kid's got a leg.
Right. Davenport calling the signals for the Eagles. Out to Huey. Huey finding a little room outside. Gets it out to about 2 yards shy of a 1st down.
Simeon Moore on the stop for the Warriors and letting the Franklin County sideline know that he applied the hit.
Yeah.
Got to tell them about it,
Well,
I guess. It's a day and age we live in.
Moore has built up a little bit of frustration back there at quarterback. He gets to work it out on defense.
It is a benefit of being on both sides of the football. You're not standing over there stewing about it for a little while.
Take out your frustration on the other team.
Yeah.
2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. Davenport calling the signals. Huey in the backfield. Huey taking it straight up the middle, finding a hole. Great finding that hole, working his way through. Here you see it on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. See that cut outside, guys?
Yeah, nice 13-yard gain there for Huey.
Elijah Witcher on the stop for the Warriors.
Farm credit, 1st and 10.
So after a big touchdown through the air, you see them go back to the run game, but they're able to do this because of the touchdown over the top. That really opens that run game up. Magna Vista has to respect it. You're going to get that edge then.
Davenport got a flag, got a procedure call. False start, I understand. The Eagles walking in the opposite direction. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the blind guys. Budget blinds, that is.
game settled in a little bit for the offensive line. They're doing a better job now.
Getting them moved out of there.
1st and 14.
Little bootleg.
Davenport rolling out, finding an opening man. That's Gardner down there getting a little bit of an opening.
I think we're going to have a pretty tough spot here. I think they're going to say he got out of bounds very quickly after receiving the football. Instead of being back at the original line of scrimmage, only going to be a gain of 2.
Looked like it might have took about 2.5 yards from him there.
2nd down at about 13.
I would say so. Davenport calling the signals. Huey back there with him. Huey looking for an opening, breaks it outside. Hairston running him down. Jameer Hairston quickly catching him by his shoulders.
I thought we might have seen a horse collar tackle on that.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see that one again. Looked like he was drugged down from behind. We'll see here on the replay.
Let's see. There you see Huey breaking it outside. Hairston.
Right there by the shoulder pad, right there in the neck area.
It's close.
Closer than we are.
There you go. 3rd down, 9 yards to go for 1st down, and Franklin County's going to take a timeout.
Be the end of the 1st quarter.
Oh, excuse me. End of the 1st quarter. Your time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? We'll be right back. Tie score 7-7, Franklin County, Magna Vista. You're watching Eagles football right here on Cable 12.
Powering your home with propane has never been easier than when you work with Hall Propane. Imagine never running out of hot water with a tankless water heater, cooking like a pro on a gas range, or staying cozy with a propane log set, furnace, or heater. Then when it's time to cool off, Hall's HVAC techs keep your system running efficiently. Since 1959, Hall has been providing top-notch service at competitive prices. Live in comfort with Hall. Visit hallpropane.com or come see us on Highway 220 south of Rocky Mount.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video.
Davenport takes his snap, rolling out to his left, getting pressure, gets away from one tackler. Oh, tossed it out there, a big interception.
This could be trouble here.
He's got the speed. That's Hairston.
Oh, nice play by Mullins.
Oh, Mullins fighting off a blocker and cutting down Hairston. Hairston, the speed demon.
Ill-advised pass right there. He got outside. You're probably just as good to throw it out of bounds right there. You're outside the tackle box.
Do have guys in the area, so.
A lot of guys in the area, but there was a lot of white in the area too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Do have guys in the area. He shook out there, and like you said, he probably could have lived to play another day on that one.
Well, you take field position. You punt the ball. Hopefully you get it inside the 20-yard line. Force them to methodically drive down the field.
Yeah, instead, the Eagles are looking at the Warriors with the football on the wrong end of the field here to start the 2nd quarter.
Kiefer Building, LLC, 1st and 10. Moore, deep, perfect pass. Gets away from the intended tackler.
Jameer Hairston just run right under the ball right there. Defensive back had his back turned. Never seen it.
Looked like Torian Hunter for Magna Vista.
Oh, was it Torian Hunter?
Yeah, Torian Hunter.
Okay.
Is that Torian? 40-yard touchdown reception.
That's where the Warriors have made their living this year.
Was that Younger, did you say?
Torian Younger, yes, sir.
Okay, yep. 1st and, well, no, we're getting ready to do the PAT attempt. The soccer kicker, Alfredo Cirillo. It's up, and it's good. Kid can boot that thing and moves the Magna Vista Warriors out 14-7. We'll be right back. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12 Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney. A successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Oh, Gavin Holland right deep. Fair catch out there. Caleb Smith getting his hands on it. Good heads-up play there by the Eagles up men. The Eagles will be taken over at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Definitely look to manage the clock, manage the football. As Scott was talking about earlier, be a good opportunity here for a nice long drive. Get some of that momentum back that they had before the interception. Big play there by Magna Vista to start the second quarter.
Davenport calling the signals, handing off to the man crossing the middle. That's Ethan Yeary. Yeary losing a couple on that one.
That whole east to west thing.
Yeah, if he'd have cut that ball to the inside right there, I think he had a few yards. But he kept it to the outside, and the cornerback come off a block, made the tackle.
Kept stretching it out, and his defenders just kept filling in behind him. Good job by the defense to cut that one off. Be 2nd down and 12. Davenport calling the signals, putting his man in motion. Passing down here, got a open man over the middle, but that one was thrown on the opposite shoulder.
A little out of sync there with wide receiver David Casey. Was able to hit David last week for a big touchdown at LCA, but a little off sequence there, and they'll get it together by the end of the game.
Simeon Moore in on the coverage.
Jacob Mullins bringing a play in for the Eagles.
3rd and long here.
I'm not able to figure out this student section here tonight. Maybe we'll talk about that a little later. Davenport back, pressure.
Didn't have a chance right there, 51.
Yeah, that's,
Ethan Stockton just firing off the ball and shooting right into the backfield.
5'11", 261, and he's not slow.
He got there fast.
Yeah, big sack. Definitely not what the Eagles were looking for. Talked field position earlier. You're going to need a big booming punt just to get yourself out. They're punting from their own end zone here.
Gardner, as you said, punting out of the end zone to Hairston deep. He's got some speed and really a good driving Hairston back. Good coverage. Got a flag coming out early. Looks like it may be in the area of holding. We'll see.
Bermuda Monster strikes again there, but do have a flag.
May negate really good field position for the Warriors.
That's right. What are you thinking here, Mike? Maybe a little holding call?
That's what I would think where that flag was thrown, but we shall see. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the Blind the Guys. Budget blinds, that is.
scoring update from just south of here. Bird 0, Bassett 0, end of the first quarter.
Ooh, tight one.
Yeah, Birds really started the year off fairly well. Got a couple wins here early in the season. It's been a while for those guys.
As you said, I think the Bassett team will shake up on offense and a little bit changing around there.
Yep. Starting true freshman David Cook tonight. Hopefully going to open up the offense a little more.
Good Bassett team. Franklin County just getting out from down there with the skin of their teeth. Magna Vista. Moore handed off.
Christopher Breschers running back for the Warriors on the carry.
Big John Crouch was able to wrestle him to the ground there after a 9-yard gain.
2nd down and 1, a long one. Moore calling the signals.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
There's Mullins on
Looks like
top
it's
of
recovered
it.
by Haven Mullins. That'll be a big change right there. The Eagles will get the ball back right at midfield here with 9 minutes and 19 seconds left. You'll see here just slides right out. The mesh doesn't go real well. He's looking upfield instead of snatching the football. Haven on top of that.
Big turnover there. Opportunity here for the Eagles. Taking over on the 45-yard line. Good field position. Davenport calling the signals. Got Huey up in front of him. Pass. Oh, Gardner. Hit him in the worst place. Right in his hands.
Looky what I found.
Oh, wow.
Tough break there.
Nobody within the same zip code as Gardner down there. He had grass in front of him. He could have ran.
Plenty of room to run.
And
Got to catch first, though.
That was the problem. You know, you got to do number 1 first before you do number 2. So.
It's funny how that works sometimes.
It is.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay, John. Huey finding an opening.
Nice game.
Yes, sir. Working it out to midfield.
A 5-yard gain.
It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, nice run right there by Huey. Huey's looked more comfortable every single week as he's got going here. Good compliment to the air game. Huey's just a sophomore.
Davenport calling the signals. Huey again running into a would-be tackler.
Wow.
Just still
Keeps
moving.
going. Going to be close to the first down.
I mean, this guy blew the whistle back here, so he's going to be about 1.5 yards shy of the first down.
Tough break.
Powell was still moving when he blew the whistle. We'll see here. We got the replay.
4th and 1, definitely four down territory. And
he might be on the ground right there.
It might be right.
We give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hit pretty quickly there in the backfield and made a whole lot more out of it. We're going to see the Eagles go for it here on 4th down.
No doubt about that.
Big play right here.
Trailing by 7. They haven't been able to stop Huey tonight.
That's tough yardage right there. Tough inside yardage.
Just really pounds the ball right in there.
Huey, 1st and 10, a Virginia Title Center, 1st down.
Straight I formation on that play.
Just line it up and run it right at them.
That was 80s football.
There you go.
Stop it. You just got to stop it at that point. So the clock is running. 7.5 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. Franklin County sustained a good drive. Don't put a lot of clock left on it. Magna Vista is going to get the ball back in the 2nd half, so you don't want to give it to them here at the end of the 2nd quarter.
And off again to Rigney. Rigney getting quickly out about 6, maybe 7 yards. Depends on the spot.
Simeon Moore coming in on the stop, just grabbing him by the legs right there.
Yeah, 2nd and 4. This is your playbook's wide open right here. You could put it in the air, or maybe try to get the edge. Really a lot of opportunity on 2nd down when you're looking at just 4 yards to go.
Right and out about 35 yards, too. You got a lot of room back there in the field to work with if somebody decided to go for it. There's Rigney again.
Wow, look at his legs going.
Still dragging.
Pounding it for the 1st down.
I mean, you guys have talked about this, how hard the 2 running backs from Franklin County run. That was an epic example right there. Look at 3 just driving with his legs.
I'll tell you, Witcher is not a small guy, and he was dragging him, and that's some strong legs there. 1st and 10, Angie McGee, Franklin County home team, 1st down.
Impressive drive right here for Franklin County.
It's been something the last 2 weeks we've not seen a whole lot of, just nature of the competition that they've been up against, but nice to see them be able to sustain here.
Rigney again.
Positive yards. Again, Ethan Stockton, 51.
Stockton doing a good job of penetrating through that offensive line that time and filling a hole. And just so happens, Rigney was headed that direction.
He has been everywhere. He's been in the backfield. He's being drugged by running backs down. He's everywhere. 51.
Very athletic front there for the Warriors. If you're them, you've seen a lot of running. You've got to be concerned at some point they're going to go over the top.
Report back to pass.
Oh, really nice
Gardner.
play design. Really nice play design right there.
That's a Davenport Energy 1st and 10.
Good job by Davenport, just lobbing it, putting a little air underneath it.
Gonna be a little short, Mike. Called that one early.
That's what you call counting your eggs before they hatch, isn't it?
Look at this replay.
Yeah, let's look and see where that was supposed to be. Come on, let it go, Oh, see, I was right.
We'll tell your wife you were right.
Well, okay. She won't believe it, that's for sure. Okay.
Mike was right one time.
Going to be no gain on that one.
It's tough.
It's going to be pretty close.
May get a measurement here.
It's going to be pretty close. The officials calling timeout. I think they're going to measure this one.
Going to take a measurement.
We'll see, and I'll just shut up for a minute and see what happens, because these guys got to change down there.
It's going to be close.
It is. Of course, I thought the other one was close.
I think he's got it by the nose of the football.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him. Depends
I think
on
you're
which
right.
nose, and that's right.
1st down, Franklin.
You're right, Scott. 1st and 10. That is a Rhodes Ferguson, attorneys at law. 1st down.
So exactly what the Eagles needed right here.
Long, sustained drive on the ground. Keep the clock rolling right before the half. Don't give them an opportunity to snap back here before they're going to get the ball anyways in the second. Been a pretty even 1st half so far. Back and forth. We got a football game.
Davenport to Rigney. Rigney getting it down just shy of the 20-yard line.
Number 50, Caleb Martin. Big 6'3", 277-pound defensive lineman.
Not much going there.
If he got something, he got the nose of the ball.
Well, when you park that young man at nose tackle, it's going to be tough to run right at that. Yeah, he'll be taking double teams all night.
Oh, yeah. Davenport calling the signals. Rolling to his left. Got a man out there open. That's Gardner coming out of the backfield. Going to pick up about 4. Harrison getting a little assistance from his teammate there to get off of the field.
So as soon as Magna Vista cracks down on that, it's going to be open over the top. So when you see that one go away, the coaching staff is going right back over the top at that point. May not see it here with 3 minutes left to go in the 1st half, but the rest of the game here, that's something to keep an eye on. If Magna Vista is able to shut that down, it's going to leave somebody open.
Look for 2.
Yep.
Mr. Casey, over the top.
Over the top.
Davenport taking the snap.
There it
Got
is.
him man open.
And he hauls it in, Mike,
What
on the 4-yard line. What a play.
That's Mullins.
Mullins.
For a 14-yard reception there.
An athletic play by the big guy.
Telling you.
I tell you, we've talked about it several times. That's where you throw it to him. He's got the advantage there. He's taller than just about anybody out there. And he's a big guy, takes up a lot of room on the field. The concentration brought that ball down. And 1st and goal for the Eagles. The American National Bank, 1st down. Rigney stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he might have got a gain of 1 there.
He got yardage, but boy, he paid for it.
He did. He did.
I'll tell you none of these yards have come easy on either team tonight. Tough game here. You can see at the top of your page, 14-7, Magna Vista. Eagles looking to do something about that.
Yeah. Under 2 minutes here, but play clock is running down here. We're at 10 seconds, and they're not quite set.
They're using it all.
Wide open, Gardner in the end zone for a touchdown here at the end of the 2nd quarter.
Just what the doctor ordered for the Eagles.
Here you see Ryder Gardner slipping out there from his position at the wing. Wide open. Missed assignment there. Gearman looking to tie this ball game up. Got maybe a false start.
I think we've got a gentleman that was very eager on the end here for Magna Vista.
Yeah, offsides on the Warriors.
Offside, okay.
Give him the credit. He was going after it.
Yes, sir.
Give him a little credit there.
He was like Danny. He wanted the ball.
That's right. He wanted the ball. That's right.
Gene Hackman must have told him to go get the ball.
Go get the ball.
Go get the ball.
Kick is up, and it is good. Score tied. Knotted up at 14. A minute 40 seconds left here in the first half. The Eagles 14. The Warriors 14. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney. A successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Gearman ready to kick off for the Eagles. I would suspect they would try to keep it away from big number 4, the speedster down there, Kid. It's deep. And it is. They're kicking it down low to number. That's Harrison.
Really nice. Nice coverage.
All right, good coverage by the Eagles. Magna Vista will be taking over on the 25-yard line.
JT Lomax on the stop for the Eagles. All right, minute 36 seconds left to go in half. There's still plenty of time here.
If you're Magna Vista, you've got those athletes. It's a 2-minute drill, and they can definitely move the ball very quickly. So going to have to see good defense by the Eagles if you hope to keep it tied here to go into the second half.
Moore finding Schofield out there. What a defensive play.
I'm telling you, great coverage there by Ethan Urie, just flying to the football. Man is everywhere on defense.
Gain of about 4. Be second down and 6 for the Magna Vista Warriors.
Really good play.
Good form there on the tackle.
Absolutely. That's Schofield, Hairston, excuse me.
Yeah, back to the ground. Eli Woody pulls him down shy of a first down.
He just about lost the football.
He did. Seen a little bit of that here tonight.
52 seconds left here in this first half.
That's really what sparked that drive there for the Eagles, was a fumble for a loss by Magna Vista.
It's Hairston again, can't find a place to run, and they blowing the whistle.
Yeah, took a knee actually instead of being tackled. Knee touched the ground. Now we're going to have a timeout, looks like, by Franklin County.
36 seconds left in this ball game. What do you think's behind that, guys? Got any idea? 36.1 seconds.
This may be a prevent defense. Don't do anything
let
to hurt yourself. Not necessarily about getting the football back, just more about don't let them score. Yeah, coach them up right here. Don't do anything that hurts us going into the half.
Well, just don't let them get behind you.
Yeah.
Keep everything in front of you. If they get a first down, so what? Right here.
Right.
Just don't let them have the big play.
I think you're right, guys.
See Swanson back deep. That's probably more deep coverage than it is for a punt return.
Well, it is fourth down right here, so it's going to be a punt.
Well, maybe.
Well, if they're going to throw the football with a defensive lineman back there punting, that's going to be
He's going to have to chunk it, ain't he?
Goodness gracious.
That one will fall harmlessly, maybe.
The FC guy touch it?
Yeah, I think he did. We'll see what they call it here. 25 seconds left here in the first half. And all of the Magna Vista Warriors are pointing toward the goal of the Eagles.
Yeah, it's going to be Eagles football with 25 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. This is a situation.
It touched the Magna Vista guy first.
You're right. Exactly. Good eyes, guy.
Coach, an opportunity for that young man. Get away.
Get away from him.
Yeah. What are you doing? You can watch it from 10 yards up the field somewhere.
Absolutely.
You don't need to be anywhere close to that. Whatever your call is, whether it's Peter or whatever the coaching staff has, everybody should be yelling it at that point.
Absolutely. Get them away from it.
Get away from the football.
Hot potato. Oh. Eagles ended up with that one on the ground with clock running down under 16 seconds. Well, guys, it's that time of the game. Time for the adjustment of the game. What do we see from these two teams out there to come out for the second half, fellas? Josh?
Hey,
do we pass on to someone else?
If I'm Coach Edwards, I'm going in saying, look, guys, we've got a couple things we can clean up here. Overall, really good first half. Haven't seen this in a couple weeks. You've got to be happy where you are. But, look, guys, we can't be satisfied. It's still a tied ball game. We've got to come out firing on defense in particular. Magna Vista is going to get the football to start the second half. You come out, shut them down with a 3-and-out. Not sure if I'm making any wholesale adjustments here outside of reminding the guys, take care of the football, do the little things right, don't let them behind you on defense. Give yourself a chance to win this football game.
Sound good, Josh. Scott, what'd you think?
Magna Vista's just going to have to continue doing the things that they've done in the first half. They played well on the offensive line. They knocked people off the ball. They've got 4 or 5 yards a pop. We haven't seen any big plays, and I think that's credit to Franklin County's defense. But there's always a possibility. That second half, you continue running the ball, have success there, and then you pop the big one.
Well, Favaro is not above changing some stuff at halftime. We've seen him so many times come out and just completely change the look of his team. Don't expect to see the same thing that you saw from Magna Vista, I don't think. But this adjustment of the game is brought to you by Rocky Mount Chiropractic. Doctors Marlene Skillen and Kim Skillen at Rocky Mount Chiropractic are poised to take care of all your chiropractic needs. Rocky Mount Chiropractic is located at 546 Pell Avenue, right here in Rocky Mount, Virginia, right across the road, fellas. That joint's really jumping. You may see it move tonight. And they have been helping their clients for nearly 30 years. Their goal is to make that pain go away. They will find the problem and correct it. So for auto accidents, work accidents, sports injuries, just to mention a few, call for an appointment today, 540-352-4432, and go to Rocky Mount Chiropractic, 546 Pell Avenue, for all your chiropractic needs. Rocky Mount Chiropractic. They'll help you get your head on straight. And guys, we'll be back for more action right after this break.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Powering your home with propane has never been easier than when you work with Hall Propane. Imagine never running out of hot water with a tankless water heater, cooking like a pro on a gas range, or staying cozy with a propane log set, furnace, or heater. Then when it's time to cool off, Hall's HVAC techs keep your system running efficiently. Since 1959, Hall has been providing top-notch service at competitive prices. Live in comfort with Hall. Visit hallpropane.com or come see us on Highway 220 south of Rocky Mount.
Getting ready for the halftime festivities, and we are in for a treat tonight as the Franklin County Eagles marching band is getting ready to play out there. So let's join them. Marching Eagles are getting everything set up out there, getting some power into them. We listened to them early while they were practicing out here this afternoon, and it really sounded good. You're in for a treat. They're trying to get some power out there, I think, to the electrical instruments. It didn't take them long to set this stuff up. As soon as they can get some power out there, we're going to listen to this group. Okay, everybody make welcome the Franklin County Marching Eagle Band.
The Marching Eagle Band may take the field for your halftime performance. Oh, yeah. buddy. Yeah, try it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Franklin County High School Marching Eagle Band. The Franklin County High School Band is a competitive style marching band that competes on Saturdays throughout September and October. You can catch the marching band at Salem High School on September 23, William Fleming High on September 30th, Denver High on October 4th, Bassett High on October 21st. Virginia State Championship at Liberty University on October.
Okay, guys, getting ready for second half action. Gearman kicking off short, going to go out of bounds and get a flag.
Tough way to start.
Penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, they've been covering those short peach kicks pretty good. That was a little bit of a change in
just a little too poochy.
Yeah. Too far out of bounds. First and 10, Magna Vista Warriors.
Yeah, we were talking there at halftime. Only saw Magna Vista try to stretch the field one time over the top. Everything else, screen passes and run game, which screens basically just a run at that point, trying to get the ball there. So might look to see Favero, maybe if they were going to make adjustment, go over top a little bit more, but we'll see what they come out with.
Well, it was working so well running the ball. He may continue staying with it. And that's wow.
Yeah, met pretty quickly there by Ryder Gardner. Big hit there to stop him. Like you said, ran the football well in the first half. Why not come out and try it again?
Yeah.
You know, Dukes is tough to bring down, too.
Yeah, he's tough to – he's a big boy.
He brings a load. Gardner come flying up in there. He said, not today.
Yeah, done a really good job.
More calling the signals for the Warriors.
Oh,
rolling it back between the two backs. Magna Vista's going to have that one back on the 25-yard line with about a 3rd and 20.
Yeah, it was a 10-yard loss there on that fumble. We've seen Magna Vista put the ball on the ground there in the first half. That's really what sparked that long drive by the Eagles to end the first half. Came out 14-14 tied, and then here we go. They see put it on the ground again. You can't do that.
Big possession right here. Let's see if
Moore going back. He's got 2 deep out there. Got up almost to the.
Did he have possession? No, he did not.
Out of bounds. That is a very big break there for the Eagles.
We'll see it here through the air. Finds his man.
Yeah, and he's wide open out there. It's Younger.
Younger had that big touchdown there in the first half. They're looking back his direction. We just mentioned, hey, maybe see them go over the top. They run what's called a flood route there, where they flood one side of the field. Somebody's going to be open. He just happened to be it. Didn't haul it in. Quick 3 and out here for Franklin County.
The Eagles have Swanson back deep. That one's not going to get to him, just barely over the 50-yard line. Eagles will take over on the 47-yard line. Good field position, guys. 1st and 10. That will be a Maddie Law Firm. 1st and 10.
Great field position. First possession in the second half for the Eagles. See if they can capitalize.
If you're looking at best case scenarios coming out of the locker room, this has to be one of the better scenarios that you'd have in mind. So just as good as getting the ball kicked to you at the second half.
Davenport taking the snap. Rigney getting stood up right at the line of scrimmage.
Amari Thomas really filled that gap well.
Yeah, so on Saturdays, our family likes to sit around and watch college football this time of year. And one of the words you hear very often on Saturday is they talk about physicality. And my wife actually makes fun of it because a lot of the color guys, you know, they'll be sitting there talking and you hear physicality.
Yeah.
And
that's what it is.
You saw a lot of physicality right there. Yeah, it's not just the talking heads in the box. It's actually going on the field. So.
Amari Thomas really had bad intentions when he stuck his head in there.
Another guy in there too, Stockton, was working on him too. Helping him out in one of the other holes there beside of him.
He was helped off the field just now, Mike.
Yeah.
So.
Davenport calling the signals for the Eagles. He's back to pass, getting rushed. Finding his man down here. That's Rigney coming out of the backfield. Rigney inside the 10-yard line, and that's going to add on to it. It'll be a late hit out. sorry, that's not Wrigley, is it?
Yeah, that was Rigney.
Rigney,
Big
okay,
50-yard
okay.
reception. Do have a flag at the end there.
You're right. Yeah, that is Rigney.
I think he got him by the face mask, guys.
So going to get even closer.
Let's watch it here on the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. He hit him to the head. That may be part of it. Let's see what the call is. Either way will be a personal foul. And you're right, Scott. Got that face mask, and there'll be an add-on to that. Half the distance to the goal. First down and 10. That is a Gold Custom Embroidery first down on the 3-yard line. There's Rigney again. Give it to him. Let him
Give
finish
it right
the
back
job.
to him. That's right. Finish what you started, young man. Great job. 3-yard touchdown.
And it was a perfect time for that to come about right after the halftime. They'd taken that ball away from the Magna Vista Warriors out here at midfield and take it all the way down the field. That perfect time and segment is brought to you by Christina Deffelbaugh. Call Christina Deffelbaugh if now is the time to make your move to sell your single-family dwelling. Christina Deffelbaugh. Call her at 540-420-0485 if now is the time to make your move. Or you can email her at christina.drealtor@yahoo.com. That's Christina Deffelbaugh, 540-420-0485. Or email to christina.drealtor@yahoo.com. That perfect time and segment brought to you by Christina Deffelbaugh at Bridges & Company Realtors.
Point after attempt there, Mike, straight through the uprights. Great job by the offensive line there, Josh. Opening up a hole for the 3-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
Really good job by Franklin County.
Yeah, great opportunity right there to set the tone for the second half. They come out 3 and out by Magna Vista. Defense does a great job making a stand there, put some pressure on Magna Vista to make some fumble and then have to subsequently punt. Right down the field, 50-yard reception to Rigney, and then he bounces it on in. Really great way to start the second half here, the Eagles.
Gearman will be back to kick off for the Eagles. It would really surprise me if he kicks back to the deep men. They keep moving their up men up, and one of the up men takes it. Gearman coming in on the tackle there.
Yeah, Elijah Witcher grabs the ball for the Warriors, returns it up to about the 42, 43-yard line there.
Yep. Witcher 5'10", 171 junior. Getting the Warriors out, good field position on the 42-yard line.
First time this year the Warriors have played from behind.
We'll find out what kind of team you have when you're playing from behind here. Magna Vista will do just that.
Moore takes a snap, reverse. Got Hairston breaking away on the outside. Got plenty of room out there. You see number 16, that would be Tristan Wright running him down from behind. And I tell you, that's no easy task. Here you see Wright catching him and bringing him down, but not until he ends up around there. The 10-yard line will be 1st and 10. That is a farm credit first down for the Warriors.
From the looks of it, may not be playing from behind
too long.
Big 50-yard run right there.
Well, they got the Wildcat situation set up out there with, they're going to take a timeout. Dukes was up, the up man getting ready to take the snap. We'll take a break. The Eagles up 21-14, 9:23 left here in the third quarter. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch, Connor, Bowman, and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount, and 220 North.
Duke's ready for the snap. He takes it, finds an opening over there. Good blocking up front.
Rumbled in pretty close to the end zone, brought down by Ethan Yeary on the half-yard line here, Mike.
Right there, they're just going to spot it there on the 1-yard line, and they're going right back to it. Duke's taking it right at the same place. Stands up. That's really worked well for him. I tell you, Duke's is not one you want to go get in front of, that's for sure. And he's pulled the Magna Vista Warriors within 1.
You look to have about 600 pounds of flesh in the backfield that time.
Yeah, I think that's
pretty
right.
heavy set.
Pretty heavy set.
Yeah, I would say that. Carrillo back in to take the attempt at a point after, and he makes it good.
Extra point is good.
Got a ball game.
I can see why. Those goals are a lot larger than the soccer goals, so he just punches it with it without any problem. Score tied at 21. We'll be right back. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Got Swanson and Smith back for the Eagles. 21-21. There you see it. 8:56 left in the third quarter. Carrillo getting ready to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Little pooch kick to the up man. That is Gavin Hall taking it. Not getting a lot of blocking there. He ends up on about the 30-yard line. Be taking it there. Kiefer Building, LLC, 1st and 10.
32, Noah Hunter. On stop on the return. See if the Eagles can respond.
Two really quick scores here to start the second half, and it's tied up 14-14. Now it's just tied up 21-21. Good ball game here in Rocky Mount tonight.
Davenport to Huey. Huey really been tough to bring down. But just one wave after another finally brought Huey down with a gain of about a yard, maybe.
Jameer Hairston coming all the way across the field from his other corner spot.
He really fought for every inch of that one and just kept pounding, running those legs, and got back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Well, Stockton was in the backfield. It caused him to sort of change directions. He didn't get going.
There
Davenport back. Tossed that one a little quickly with the rush getting in on him quick.
Maury Thomas really applying the pressure.
Intended for Gardner, just thrown a little bit low.
3rd and 10.
That defensive line's really getting into the backfield. They're penetrating. Changes how you block it up front, depending on if they're reading the backfield or if they're penetrating through that O-line. It really does you've got to know your rules up front, and so they got to remind themselves this is what my job is. No matter if he does this and I do that.
And they're getting off the ball really quick. Maybe need to change the cadence a little bit. Maybe. Davenport back, looking for a hole to run it himself. He ends up gaining about 6 yards.
Not quite enough. It's going to bring the punt team out.
Demir Allen in on the stop for the Warriors.
About 4th and 6 left with the punt, 6 yards. Gardner back to punt. Harrison back to receive the punt. High booming kick. Great Franklin County bounce.
Yeah, big Franklin County roll down to the 11-yard line, and we could hear the coaches above us telling him, hey, he needs to get on the 25. And had he been on the 25, it may not have rolled all the way to the 11 there. Coaching opportunity pins the Warriors deep in their territory.
Good offensive play there by Gardner.
That's right.
07994.
See if the Eagles can take advantage of flipping the field position right here. You got Magna Vista deep. You need to keep them deep right here to set your offense up.
They've had issues holding on to the snap. They've put the ball in the back on the ground in the backfield a couple times here tonight. If they do that this far down on the field, it could be dangerous.
It's Hairston on the carry.
Really shifty coming out of the backfield. He shook a couple of tacklers there that would have had him for shorter gains.
Eventually brought down by Erie.
Gain of about 7 on that one. 2nd down and 3 for the Warriors.
Magna Vista's back in their base offense set. Went to the Wildcat down there on the goal line.
Lower to Hairston. Hairston looking for a hole. And he's making one going up the middle.
Really good patience running the football right there. I mean, he just sort of looked at his blockers, see what they was doing, sort of held off. He just didn't rush the line of scrimmage. Very patient.
You don't see that a lot at this level. That's one of those things that doesn't come super naturally to teenage young men. They get in a hurry and run it on up in there, and so good skill there by that young man.
Virginia Title Center 1st and 10. It's Hairston finding a hole. He's got plenty of room. Can anybody catch him? Yes.
Eventually brought down by David Casey after a massive run there.
Did you hear Hairston? 5'10", 168 junior. Breaking that one loose.
Again, it was the little counter draw play that has bit Franklin County now 3 or 4 times tonight.
55 yards later, and that whole field position thing we were talking about didn't quite pan out.
No.
Moore over to Dukes again. When you get inside the 20-yard line, now you go back to the big guy.
Ethan Dukes, the ball carrier.
Dukes picking up about 7 yards on that one.
Eventually brought down by Ethan Urie and Ryder Gardner, but
2nd down and 3 for the Warriors. Warriors knocking on the door here to score tied. He is going back up the middle. Dukes just picking his way through those linemen, picking off a defensive lineman and pushing them backwards.
Warriors offensive line is just doing a really good job.
And that is Angie McGee, Franklin County home team, 1st down.
They've put their hand on the ground and starting to move the football well.
There's Hairston again.
They got the corner easy. That's about as easy as it comes right there, guys.
Had 2 offensive linemen, the guard and the tackle pull right there, you got hats on all the red jerseys, and walked right on into the end zone. But really kudos to the Warrior offensive line right there. Got their pulls down perfect, got their hats and shoulders where they needed to be, and as we've said a couple times, we have a ball game here tonight, gentlemen.
Sure do. Punching it in 27-21. Carrillo attempting the PAT. It's down, it's up, and it's good. Well, it had to have been one of those missed tonight. Carrillo putting the Warriors up 28-21. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney, a successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
There you see it, 5:29 left here in this quarter. Rio, pooch kick to the up man. Going to get an opportunity to have a good field position just shy of the 40-yard line. The Eagles take over, trailing 28-21. Do you get the feeling that the one who has the ball last may win this ball?
Well, it really depends on what the Eagles do right here on this offensive series. I don't think they can afford to get a quick 3 and out because the defense is gassed. Need to get a couple of first downs to give them a little time to recuperate.
That's right. Davenport to Rigney. Rigney gaining about 7 yards. Depends on where they spot this. Going to carry it backwards quite a bit. I don't know where to. When they part, injured Warrior. You see it on the Bob Parcells Realtor replay. His shoulders were the first thing it hit. So anyway, ball is spotted on about the 43-yard line. The 2nd and 4. Davenport getting ready to call the signals for the Eagles. Handing off to Rigney, just getting to the point. No gain on that one. Actually, a loss of about 4.
Not much going there.
No, you were met by 3 big guys from the Warriors. 57, not a very tall guy, but Braylon Kidd, 5'8", 295.
Oh my goodness. It's a stout D-line they've got over there at Magna Vista.
Davenport calling signals, back to pass. There you go, good screen pass.
Yeah, great call right there.
Absolutely, catching that over pursuit to Rigney. Out there is going to be a that'll be a Davenport Energy 1st and 10.
If they would have got about 2 blockers out there in front of him, he'd have threw it back to the house.
Yeah, there wasn't much between him and the end zone right there. Great play call.
Absolutely.
Just
catching that over pursuit of that defensive line. That's the way you do that. First and 10, ball handing off to Rigney. Rigney falling across the 40-yard line. Gain of about 6.
Ethan Stockton again in on the stop for the Warriors.
Maybe it's the way I'm looking at it. Gain of 5.
Second down.
Second down and 5 for the Eagles.
That backfield's really been running the ball really hard tonight.
Sure.
That pays dividends. You're going to wear the defense down by just grinding that football in.
Rigney hitting the hole.
He's not going to get
finding
much
the
there.
hole.
Rigney with the football again.
Wow.
Warrior tacklers.
Good pursuit, penetration there actually on this side of the
Third down, Eagles.
51 again in the backfield.
Yeah, that's really been a staple over the years of Magna Vista's defense. Just a lot of hard nose, just flying to the football. A lot of stunts up front, linebackers blitzing. You can catch them off guard that way. They can't get you first.
Pass out. That's Mullins receiving that one.
Well, we've seen them susceptible to the pass tonight, but you know they've been pretty stout along the line of scrimmage. Times on Franklin County has, you know, it's been such a physical ball game. Both sides are really flying off the ball. If you like hitting, there's been a lot of hitting in this ball game.
Yeah, this is a good old-fashioned football game tonight. Been a lot of flying hats around the football on both sides.
Fourth down. Big fourth down here, guys. Davenport calling the signals, trying to get them to jump off.
Just about had them.
And they snapped the football at a very opportune moment. They had one that had jumped a little there.
Call a timeout. J.R. Smith. Edwards, excuse me.
Timeout and a half.
Called a timeout. That mixed up cadence didn't work. But we'll take one, too. Warriors lead 28-21. Watching Eagle football on Cable 12.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Eagles, fourth down. Big fourth down here, setting up inside the 40-yard line. We've got about 4 to go for first down. Davenport calling the signals, pitching it out. Rigney finding the hole, but it closed quickly. Wow.
Could really be a game-changing moment right there. Big stop on fourth down here with 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Magna Vista up 28-21, going to get the football back. They go right back down the field as they've shown here in the second half. Could be a big moment here in the game. We're waiting on a chess match play like this.
Ethan Stockton just blowing up the offensive line right there. He's in the backfield. He forces him wide to allow all of Stockton's friends to pursue.
All of his buddies were right there.
All his righty friends.
They definitely came on over tonight.
Moore.
On the ground. The Eagles are saying they've got it, and it's confirmed.
So is the man with a hat, and that's who came. Big turnover there, guys.
So it seems like every time Magna Vista has that momentum change tonight, something like this happens. A fumble on the ground, we'll see here. It's the second time we've seen the mesh go wrong for the Warriors of Magna Vista. The ball is on the ground, and the Eagles have recovered.
Gresham loses a handle on it. The Eagles finding it.
Let's see if the Eagles can take advantage of it. See if they'll take a shot downfield to Casey.
I was kind of thinking that myself. Might look downfield right here.
You got one-on-one coverage.
Davenport under center. And that's Huey finding the hole. Gaining about 7 on that one, looks like.
Coach said not quite
Yeah.
yet.
Maybe this play.
Maybe this play, yeah. 2nd and 5. Why not, Aaron?
They'll take 3 of those several times.
Not sure what they're cooking down there, but it smells good.
It does.
Smells good. Got coffee here in the booth with us tonight.
Davenport under center again. Gardner, first man, up man. First man. Going to be stopped just a little shy inside, just outside the 30-yard line.
Big Ethan Dukes from a linebacker, 6'1", 227, 10th grader.
10th grade.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you one thing I just saw from the Eagles on that play. Offensive line, you don't talk about those guys a whole lot. And Mike, we're going into the 3rd quarter here. I'll let you take it.
We sure are. Close game here. Warriors still up, 28-21. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Powering your home with propane has never been easier than when you work with Hall Propane. Imagine never running out of hot water with a tankless water heater, cooking like a pro on a gas range, or staying cozy with a propane log set, furnace, or heater. Then when it's time to cool off, Hall's HVAC techs keep your system running efficiently. Since 1959, Hall has been providing top-notch service at competitive prices. Live in comfort with Hall. Visit hallpropane.com or come see us on Highway 220 south of Rocky Mount.
12 more minutes left in this ball game, guys. Eagles inside the 30-yard line. Really, the yards really getting tough down there.
Tough to come by right here.
Jarrell Card.
4th and 2.
Ball spotted just outside the 30-yard line.
It was tough sledding last series there. We're on 4th down, was not able to convert. We'll see if there's any better luck here with the change of the quarter.
Really need to take advantage of the field position that they got from the turnover.
That's right.
A single coverage out here. Gardner couldn't hang on to that one.
I know I've said his name ad nauseum tonight, but 51 Ethan Stockton has been in the backfield every single play.
You won't have to introduce him to Davenport at the end of the game. That's
They're
for
going to be on first name
I'm
basis.
sure.
Hey there, buddy.
I saw you tonight. First down and 10. That is a Rhodes Ferguson attorneys at law. First down and 10. Brought about by a good defensive stand by the Magna Vista Warriors. And they take over. Find Harrison outside.
Mullins brings him down after a gain of 3.
You know, Yuri's just a football player, you know it?
Yep.
He's everywhere.
He does just enough to slow the runner down to allow Mullins to come in and make the tackle.
Here, take over.
Good solid defense. Yeah. Could get it done by himself while he's out there, but allows his linebackers to come in and help as well.
Ain't that nice? Okay, that's Hairston. Hairston got some trucks on him, and he gets over and makes it 1st and 10, which is American National Bank, 1st and 10.
Got a flag over here on the sideline, Mike. Not quite sure if it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Kind of looking that way.
Got a discussion going on out there. All your good calls, bad calls, and questionable calls brought to you by the blind guys. Budget blinds, that is.
Like some of the skill position players were having a bit of a conversation right in front of our sideline official here.
Had to be a dead ball penalty after the play was over with, so it'll still be 1st down, I assume.
And it is. Dead ball penalty. Against the Warriors.
So you get a new set of sticks here, but starting a little further than where you were to begin with.
About the original line of scrimmage. Maybe.
Not what you were looking for there if you're the Warriors, but 10 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Franklin County's got to focus on getting that ball back.
Moore calling the signals. Sets Hairston in motion.
Ball's on the ground again. Magna Vista is saying they've got it.
And so is the official on scene, pointing in Magna Vista's favor.
Tried to run that little counter draw again, but the quarterback, running back got together. Ball ends up on the ground. Magna Vista extremely fortunate to fall on it.
Yeah, not on the same page right there. Going to take a loss of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Seen that a little bit from Magna Vista here tonight. They put the ball on the ground a bit. They're coming off of a bye. You know, it's still early in the season for those guys.
Little toss up front. B. Hairston looking for a way out around the corner. Can't make it.
Yeah, eventually pushed out of bounds by Jeffrey Hairston of the Eagles after a 2-yard gain.
There's a good pursuit there. Hairston taking charge of the situation when he arrived on scene.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. It'll be a big stop here for the Eagles to get the ball back with 8.5 minutes left to go in the game.
3rd and 13. Moore back to pass. Looking for a receiver way downfield. Got coverage down here. Great job by that's number 12, JT Lomax, doing a great job of hanging in there and breaking that pass up.
Jolyn Schofield was the target.
Yeah, Mari Simon and Ryder Gardner did a great job keeping a lot of pressure on the quarterback right there. Had to throw the ball up. That's a jump ball. You got athletes down the field on both sides, Eagles and Warriors, so anybody could have wound up with that. Would have been as good of a punt if it would have been intercepted down there. So at least this way, if you're the Eagles, you get a little bit better chance at field position. The young man definitely chunked it up there, and defensive lineman back to punt.
Yeah, Zach Swanson back.
That one looked like it.
What a bounce.
Still rolling.
The Franklin County ball.
The ball kicked had backspin on it. Then when it hit, it had front spin on it. So it was like, oh well.
He's been working on that one.
Yeah, it's like using your pool cue. A little English on it.
Been putting English on the football. I said, Coach, look at what he can do.
Yeah.
Run him out there. So 8 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the game. Eagles have the football on the 32-yard line. It's a long field here.
Plenty of time. You don't have to change anything here.
Davenport with Huey running right into big number. Guess who? Number 51.
I'm glad somebody else got to say his number and name besides me.
Scott's been on repeat over here for a while. It's like that old record that just gets stuck.
Yeah.
Sure. 2nd down and 13.
Second down, 13.
You think kids know what records are?
No, they don't. No, it's
Vinyl's kind of making a comeback, though.
It is.
Vinyl is coming back.
To us old folks. Well, that's me, and you guys are young. Davenport handing off to Yeary. Yeary getting stuffed up about 2 yards down. That defensive play was made by those defenders getting across the line and holding their position, not breaking to the ball. Good defensive line play there.
Yeah, the line play of the second half's definitely been owned by the Warriors. That defensive line has been all over it tonight. We joke about being on repeat, but they've done a great job getting after that football.
Third down, 15 or close enough to it to say that. Davenport calling the signals. Ooh, got a whistle.
Looks like it's going to be on the defense, though, Mike.
You're right. An offside.
Offside penalty against Magna Vista. That's 5 yards.
Bring up about 3rd and 10 here.
And they'll take that.
A little more manageable.
3rd and 11. Where are they going to spot this?
3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 11. 4th quarter here, 6:45 to go. Big play. Not in a great position if you're the Eagles.
Davenport back to pass. Finding somebody open out there. Just
not a lot of time. Was looking out towards Gardner, but a little too far. The punt team's going to come out here. Really been a dominating 4th quarter so far by the Warriors.
And it's all spearheaded by the way they're playing at the line of scrimmage. You know, they're dictating what Franklin County is doing. I mean, it's just they're getting so much push up the field. Franklin County has no room to run. They're getting to the quarterback so quickly.
So the biggest play of the second half for Franklin County happened on their first possession after they forced a 3-and-out by Magna Vista. Rigney had that 50-yard reception. After that, it's been a punt, turnover on downs, and another punt. So Magna Vista has really clamped down here in the second half. 28-21 here, 6:26 left to go. Football's around midfield.
And they got the ball again with a big opportunity. Good field position. Magna Vista getting ready to set their offense up.
I'd be completely shocked right here if I see a pass in this series.
Yeah, you've got the ball at the midfield, 6 minutes left. You could chew the rest of this game just by running the football.
You're going to see that Wildcat set up, I think, out there with
I think they're looking for a quarterback, to be honest with you. Going to have a timeout here.
Duke says, give it to me. I'll take it. We'll take a break since they are watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Guys, I think you're right. They've got more out there now than he wasn't out there before in the backfield with Dukes. Dukes gets a handoff. Good stop, just shy of midfield. Gain of about 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
play by Maurice Simon. 6'3", 220, senior, Franklin County. Dukes again on the run.
Dukes again with the ball.
Brought down by Haven Mullins, who's got to walk it off a little bit there.
Dukes gaining about 2.5, 3 yards there. Be third down and 5.
Offsides.
Oh. Got a little help there from Moore pointing it out to the official.
Penalty flag, offside penalty against Franklin County, 5 yards.
That'll be a first down, the Maddie Law Firm. First down, 10. No, didn't go quite enough.
And an inch.
Third down and just an inch. We'll give Maddie Law Firm first down anyway.
I have a feeling a lot of these guys are going to see the ice tub after this game.
As was mentioned while we were off air a little bit earlier, it's been a slobber knocker of a football game. Some old school running the football here all day long.
Well, that's Moore up the middle.
Hey, why not?
We hadn't seen that. And that's another tool they hadn't pulled out the toolbox tonight. It's still back there. Maddie Law Firm, first and 10.
4:52 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter.
Gonna have to be a big stand pretty quickly here for the Eagles to give themselves a shot to close the game out. You never know. Defense and special teams did it against Bassett the other week, made it very exciting deep in the fourth quarter.
Pitch out to Hairston.
What a play by
Big
the cornerback.
stop.
Wow, he just stuck his helmet right in his thigh.
Big
Wonderful
stop.
play. Hairston's not getting up.
See that on the replay. Here's the Bob Parcell Realtor replay. Boom.
Really nice play.
Tough tackle. Young man is up, walking off. It's always good to see. Those thigh contusions hurt.
Yeah, great open field tackle.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left here in this ball game. 28-21, Magna Vista. They're hanging on to the ball.
4 minutes left to go. The clock is running, and they are very happy to use the entire play clock.
Yep, they're not going to get in any hurry.
Second and 10.
There goes Dukes.
There's Dukes, big
Dukes
man.
is still going. He's outrunning the
No
defender
back.
in for another touchdown. I think that's his third of the night.
Wow, the big boy can run. He really turned it on.
He sure did. When
He
got
outrun the last two defenders of the play there.
You know, if that was me chasing him down, he would have definitely outrun me.
Quite literally a 40-yard dash there for a
Yes.
touchdown.
Absolutely.
6'1", 227. Running like that.
Carrillo been busy tonight and been accurate as well.
So that'll make that young man's highlight video on Huddle.
Yeah.
College coaches will definitely like to see the size and the speed.
Absolutely. Ball's up and it's good. No good. Oh, okay. Looked good to me. What do I know? 34-21, Magna Vista. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12. I'd be didn't miss that because the ball was a.
Look over there. That's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12 Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I will be happy to help you hunt for something different.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney. A successful, experienced attorney who'll fight for you and protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
Rilio with the teed up. He's going to pooch that one. Hall looking for an opening over there. Gavin Hall getting it back over, rambling out over the 50-yard line.
Some laundry on the field, though. I think they got Holden is going to take it back.
Yeah, do have a flag there.
There you see. I didn't see any of that, any holding, but I really wasn't looking for it. Obviously, he did. That'll bring the ball back. Big penalty there. It's like a 20-yard penalty, 21-yard penalty. Farm credit.
Yeah, not what you want to
First
see
and
after
10.
a good return. Looking deep here late in the fourth quarter to David Casey. Didn't quite connect there. Big throw.
Well, what David needs to do is come back for the ball right there. I mean, he could have drew a flag if he'd have come back for the ball.
A lot of that's timing that gets ironed out during practice. He knows after a certain amount of time, you got to be up looking, and like you mentioned, if you need to go back for it, fight through those defenders and get your flag. It's just something to work on in practice this week.
Davenport calling the signals for the Eagles. He's back to pass. Looking for a receiver. He finds Rigney out there. Going to be a gain of about 4, maybe 3.
A little wheel route out of the backfield there.
Yeah, he was looking to the left side of the field, then changed, went to the right. It was like, wow. That shows some trust that you know your guy's going to be there.
Yeah, very much designed to be that way, and goes back to that timing thing. They've done that one in practice a few times, I'm sure. 3rd and 6 here on their own 34-yard line.
Davenport back looking for somebody open, finds Yuri over the middle, threw it just a little bit behind him.
Yeah, ball was tipped by Amare Thomas there of the Warriors. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Or the Franklin County's going to have to go for it here.
Yeah.
Can't afford to punt the ball.
Yeah, no option. This is your last-ditch effort. It's got to be moved quickly as well.
Tristan Wright bringing into play for the Eagles. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in this ball game. Big possession here, guys.
Yeah, 4th down conversions haven't been their forte tonight. We'll see, maybe this is the one.
Got all the receivers out here not connecting with Gardner. It'll be a turnover. The Warriors will take over.
A pretty good coverage by the Warriors.
Had everything locked down.
Yep.
Pressure was off from the defensive line. He had plenty of time to throw, but everything covered downfield. Looked Gardner's direction, but even, just a little bit overthrown there. Couldn't quite get to it.
Well, coverage was so good. I mean, if you threw the ball any lower to him, it may have been tipped, intercepted.
Yeah. He had to throw it where he threw it.
Yep.
Magna Vista taking over. Moore calling the signals. Finding, that's Hairston. Hairston stood up at the line of scrimmage. Got about a yard.
David Casey and Jeffrey Hairston there on the stop. Hairston and Hairston sounds like a law firm.
It does.
Tackle for loss brought to you by Hairston and Hairston.
There you go.
Oh, man. Clock is still running, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the game. If it's going to turn around, it's got to be done quickly for the Eagles.
Moore with Hairston in the backfield. Hairston gets the ball, finds an opening. Only one man can stop him. Looks like
brought down by Tristan Wright. Had good stiff arm there by Hairston and just kept going. Was able to fight some Eagles defenders off, and that's going to move the sticks. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here by Franklin County.
He took 16 for a piggyback ride right there.
There it is. 1st and 10, Kiefer Building, LLC. And we're going to take a break with 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in this ball game. Magna Vista up 34-21. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Magna Vista, 1st and 10. Got 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. Moore keeping the ball. Bootleg around the left side. Nice play there.
Yeah, he pulled it out of the running back's belly and just took it around the other end. Everybody from the opposite side was pursuing down. He had free grass going around.
Yeah, brought down just before the goal line. Magna Vista's looking to punch another one in here late in the 4th quarter.
Virginia Title Center, 1st and 10.
You know, at halftimes we talk about those adjustments. We're saying, hey, Franklin County, you've had a good first half, maybe don't need to make any. Coach Favero come out, and they have definitely made a few adjustments here in the second half, shut that offense down in Franklin County.
Well, it's that Wildcat offense, and it's worked all night. Dukes carrying that one across. No surprise there. How many is that?
I want to say that's four for Dukes tonight. Yeah.
Dukes making his presence known here in the Eagles' nest. Minute 58 left. Cirillo missed his last attempt at a PAT. Have another chance right here with the Warriors up 40-21. Ball's down, up, and good this time.
He snuck that one through the upright there, Mike.
Sure did. 41-21. Magna Vista. You're watching Eagle football here on Cable 12.
Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, family-owned Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane is here for all of your heating and appliance needs. Come check out our new state-of-the-art showroom, showcasing a full line of propane appliances, including gas heaters and logs. All propane tanks and gas installations are performed by employees trained and certified through the National Propane Gas Association. Don't let winter catch you by surprise this year. Give us a call today at 483-7726 or visit us on the web at redwoodfuel.com.
I'm Dean Stone, manager at Redwood Fuel Oil and Propane, and we invite you to come see what we have to offer in our new showroom.
Long ago, Carillion Clinic made a promise to be here every moment. That means the moment you need care, and every other moment too. Because by providing tools, support, and guidance to take charge of your health on your terms, we're helping you live better every day. Carillion Clinic is right here for you from moment one.
Cirillo kicking off to the Eagles again. He's kicking it deep this time. Going to take a chance.
Big return, no flags on this one. Back up to the 45-yard line. A little under 2 minutes to go here in the game. A little too late, I think, to get a.
Caleb Smith doing a good job of running that one all the way back.
Taqueri and Preston on the stop for the Warriors.
Ball will be spotted on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, whatever bye week sluggishness the Warriors had in the first half, they have shaken it off and put the Piedmont District on notice here tonight. This is old Piedmont District rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Franklin County and the Blue Ridge now, which pretty tough district for those guys. Warriors in the Piedmont.
That one intended for Casey.
Yeah, the Warriors will be a force to be reckoned with in the Piedmont.
Yeah.
They've got so many weapons that can beat you in a number of different ways through the air. We've seen tonight the way they can run the ball. Line of scrimmage is just dominant for them.
If they can stay healthy, Piedmont District is definitely another championship there, possibly waiting for them. Smith River Classic be a great football game later in the year against Bassett.
Davenport snowed under.
Franklin County gets a week off next week for take on Brookville.
That'll be homecoming the week after.
Then they'll head on into a pretty tough Blue Ridge District slate.
Yeah, nothing easy from here on out, really.
William Byrd, I don't know if we have a score update for those guys down at Bassett. They were leading 14-0 over Bassett at halftime, last I saw.
Yeah, I hadn't got an update lately, so it must not be going well.
Must not be going well if they're not updating down in Bassett.
Home front, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Looking
deep pass. Yeah, they
intercepted.
One of those toss-ups to David Casey trying to haul one last one in.
Torian Younger on the interception.
Good defensive play there, but here you see Casey coming back after this one, but Younger just beating him to it and making the reception with 44 seconds left in this ball game. Looks like the Warriors are going to take it back up 220 or down 220. I'll tell you, this Eagle team has nothing to be ashamed of. Really put it out there on the field tonight. And actually, both of these teams are dragging just a little bit here in the last sequence or two, but they have really poured it out. Here you'll see a knee, and that'll run down almost all of the 44 seconds.
It's been an ultra physical game, and both these teams will feel it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Magna Vista is really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with them. Line of scrimmage, both sides. I mean, offensive, defensive, and then they got so many skill guys that can. The running back, Dukes, been really impressive. Hairston's been impressive.
Yeah.
So,
Younger there on both sides of the football.
Yep.
Yep.
So they've, they play a really impressive offensive style, defensive style. They're going to be hard out for anybody this year.
Absolutely. There you have it, a 41-21 win for the Magna Vista Warriors. Speaking of tomorrow, Cable 12 will be at W.B. Adams Field, where the Ferrum Black Hats will be hosting the LaGrange. It'll be a cat fight tomorrow, the Panthers and Panthers. So come on out and support the Panthers. If you can't get out there, watch them on Cable 12, on Facebook and YouTube. So get out to see them. We thank all of our sponsors for bringing you this good ball game tonight. You've been watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12. Good night.